Good morning, wrestling fans. Today is Wednesday, February 22nd, 2023. Lance Brock here for another episode to talk some pro wrestling this morning. And tonight we have AEW Dynamite on TBS. And tonight's Dynamite will be live from the Footprint Center in Phoenix, Arizona. And on tonight's card, we have the first tag team battle royal taking place to determine the two teams that will be in the four-way AEW World Tag Team Championship match at Revolution. The teams that are in this match are Rush and Preston Vance, Top Flight, the Best Friends, Aussie Open, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal 2.0, representing the Jericho Appreciation Society, Matt Menard and Angelo Parker, the Dark Order team of John Silver and Alex Reynolds, the Lucha Brothers, the Butcher and the Blade, and Daivari and Tony Nese. Also on Dynamite, the match that was set up last week, Jon Moxley taking on Evil Uno. That was built up on that in-ring segment last week between Hangman Page and the Blackpool Combat Club. The Dark Order made their way to the ring. Hangman tried to get them to stay out of it, but Dark Order, they finally had enough. They wanted to defend Hangman. Evil Uno got in the face of Jon Moxley, even pie-faced him. Jon Moxley, though, kind of just shrugged it off and looked past Evil Uno, and he told him for Revolution, Texas Death Match. But we will see that match take place tonight. Jon Moxley versus Evil Uno, one-on-one. Lately, things haven't been going too great for the Dark Order. Hopefully they'll turn it around soon. But I'm not sure if I expect Evil Uno to get the victory over Moxley tonight, though. In the AEW All-Atlantic Championship is on the line. Orange Cassidy defending against the Blackpool Combat Club's Wheeler Yuta. That is a match that I'm looking forward to see. Should be pretty interesting. Big fan of Orange Cassidy and Wheeler Yuta. So it'll be good to see that match. How they'll work together. The Acclaimed will be taking on Big Bill and Lee Moriarty. Saraya will be in action against Sky Blue. We'll hear from the American Dragon Bryan Danielson. Tony Schiavone will interview Christian Cage. I've already talked about it on the podcast a little bit this week, but we will have an announcement from Tony Khan tonight on Dynamite. There's been a little bit of speculation and a little bit of talk about what this announcement could be. Now, what I'm seeing most of is possibly a new show. But I'm personally hoping that this announcement tonight might be having to do with a streaming deal or some kind. Either they're coming up with their own streaming service for AEW, or possibly doing a deal similar to WWE's where they're on HBO Max, which would be great for me because I already have HBO Max as a part of my cricket plan. But I don't know if they would go to Discovery Plus or not, since TBS being owned by Warner Brothers Discovery, that's also under the umbrella. But I don't know if they would go there or not. But that's the only thing. If AEW does start their own streaming service, what about Honor Club though? So I'm guessing that means you would have to subscribe to two different ones. And yes, I know Tony Khan has been kind of treating them as separate companies that are different, but well, it might not even be a streaming service. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. Like I said, last night I was reading that it could be a new show of some kind. If this is a new show, who knows what channel this is going to be on or where it's going to be on. But I kind of hope it's not, because they got Dynamite, which is doing pretty well in the ratings. Rampage, which is struggling a bit. And then Dark and Dark Elevation, which are not on TV, but are on YouTube. And soon, the Ring of Honor TV show will be starting on Honor Club. And I think they kind of got enough shows already, to be honest, unless it's been talked about a while before that possibly thinking of a reality show that takes place like outside of the ring or something to be on either TNT or TBS. I don't know if that would be the actual big announcement or not. Or possibly, I just thought this maybe could be announcing another Forbidden Door pay-per-view this year, which took place in June last year. I don't know if they'd be announcing it this soon yet or not, but maybe could be doing something different with it this year. But who knows? We'll just have to wait and see to Dynamite tonight what this big announcement from Tony Khan is going to be. Probably one of the biggest announcements that he has made was when he announced that he purchased Ring of Honor. So that's all for this episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans. Thank you for tuning in, everyone, right here on Spreaker or wherever you listen to 360 Wrestling Podcast. Hope to have more episodes of 360 Wrestling Fanatic soon, hopefully recapping tonight's episode of Dynamite. And Friday, we have Impact Wrestling's No Surrender on Impact Plus Fight TV and YouTube for the Ultimate Insiders. But we'll be back right here tomorrow morning for the Work Thursday episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans. Hope everyone has a great Wednesday today. Hope everyone enjoys AEW Dynamite tonight. And until then, fans, keep watching pro wrestling.